Hello, hello. Wow, YouTube actually sent the notification this time. Surprise! You've actually made it um, to the start of the stream, so hello. Um, Let me get everything ready, notify the people on Discord as well, and then we're gonna get right to it. So, how's everybody doing, by the way? Hope you're doing all right. Stream notifications. There you go. Sorry. For some reason, starting stream just gets me into yawning. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing alright. Let me pull up the chat on my phone so I can actually read what you guys are saying. And, yeah, we'll get right into day 13, which is, Journey. Today's theme is Journey. Use that one too? I mean, I don't see a simpler method. Maybe having a second monitor, but I've never felt like needing a second monitor, so just the chat on the phone is fine. Simon thinks about interacting with people and falls asleep. Listen, as I do believe I am an introvert, so like talking to people and such does require energy for me, which I'd say I don't have the largest social battery, you know, so just to stream and stuff does take quite a bit out of me. Um, I guess technically yes, it does tire me thinking about talking to people, but I enjoy talking to people. That doesn't mean I don't like talking to people. I like it. It just tires me out. But yeah, day 13 is Journey. So we can start thinking about that, see what we can come up with. Oh, also, let's put a little bit of the new thing onto the screen. Just for fun. I think it'd be neat to have it on the screen just so we can get used to how it looks. This is, by the way, this I've done the line work and separated everything out into its constituent parts so I can decapitate my boy and such. But yeah, I still obviously need to animate everything. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to render it out fully and then, well, render it out fully, but separate the candlelight because the candlelight's going to be animated too, so it flickers independent from the animation. Then I basically use, you know, like how you shift an image slightly, like you just cut pieces out and shift it. So I'm not going to draw every frame. That would be insane. I draw it once and then shift everything around to animate it, and then redraw some parts to like make it look right. That's my plan. But I'm really happy with the line work for now. Like the line work is very nice, and most of it's going to get drawn over, of course, and disappear. But the line work being good is already a good sign. Anyway, so what I wanted to do is I just wanted to like add. I'll keep that. Just wanted to add this guy to the stream, just for fun. He's gonna be transparent, but that's fine. So let me add the timeline and the onion. Okay. So, yeah, I guess I can just export it as... I'm not sure, actually. What should I export it as? Render animation. I could do a GIF image. Yeah, let's see if a GIF image works. No, not gonna animate for today. I'm just showing you what I've been up to. It's loading right now, so give it some time. I don't know why I didn't do this off stream, by the way. I just decided I wanted to do this right now, so I'm doing it. You can't stop me. 29. There you go. Okay, let's bring back all the layers. There you go. Then I'll save it so I don't lose anything. And remove it. Okay, let's see. I'd say it's a little fast. Because when it comes to actually putting it in videos and stuff like that, I can slow it down more. But oh my god, that guy's giant. I can slow it down more, but it's good enough to just get like a bit of a sense of how it's looking. So let me just stuff the guy in the corner. There you go. Look at that. I think that's neat. Let me make him a little smaller. He's drawn away. There you go. Okay. Let's see. I just got a message. Hold on. Oh. Okay. So we have the topic of a journey to do today. So I think that has a lot of potential, honestly. There's a lot of things we could do with this. So start throwing suggestions, I guess. And I'll write them down and see what we can come up with. Day 13. Sure. Oh, it's wonky as hell. Journey. Okay. Tower climbers. Yeah, we could draw the pillarmen. Sailors would be neat. Good day, everyone. XYZ. Welcome to the stream. A singular soldier after a battle, like maybe walking away. A skeleton on a path. You know what? I think it'd be fun to separate the journey and whoever is taking it. So for now, we are thinking of the journey taking place, and then after that, we'll think of who is going on that journey. Um, a dream. Oh, that's a neat perspective. We could do like a crazy dreamscape. That could work as well. Draw guys with smoking heads. They're badass. Um, wouldn't really be much of a journey, but they could be the people taking the journey, I guess. I'll write that down for people. The fire mage. My spelling is great. Yeah, the pillarman. That's the pillarman. We already got that. Pilgrimage. We could do the journey to the core. So, why am I writing it there? Pilgrimage. Hello. Hello, Low Tidy. I've returned from my slumber. Yes, welcome. And I've actually said your name sort of all right, I think. So that's good. A knight. Um, but this is the first stream I've watched, and oh god, there's so much lore. What? We haven't talked about any lore. We're just making up things. This isn't any of the lore. Someone to agree with my merchant cart and mule idea. Oh, that would be interesting. Merchant and mule. Traveling merchant, I'd say that's pretty much the same thing. Big cart, tiny mule. That would be cute. Something like this. And then just... That's a mule, by the way. Some sort of nomads would be interesting. I like the idea of nomads. That looks like a turtle. No, it isn't. It's a mule. A ferryman could be interesting as well. Ferryman. The stranger going on a journey could work too. You're gonna try speed running it with sketches. Go for it. Hello, C1 drone. By the way, welcome to the stream. Journey between life and death. I mean, dying? Somebody dying. Could be quite a poetic image. A man fairy. Right, witch hunter. Hunter. Um. Oh, the journey of the Varusian guy who defected to Ram and whatever ended up happening to him. Oh, what? How would his journey continue? I mean, do we want to continue his journey even further? See where he ends up again? Musician, maybe? We could follow Rusty Roach. Last one we named him Nathan. Yeah, yeah. His name's Nathan. You could draw a bounty hunter trying to catch the traveler. Why would he be hunted down? What do you do? Let's do some bread. Flying whales, too cliche. Too cliche. Like every high fantasy world has damn flying whales. I'm sick of them. You see them every second world. They have flying whales, big flying whales. I don't understand. I mean, yes, I get it. It's a very powerful, awe-inspiring image. Big thing flying high in sky. But, you know, swimming butterflies. Yeah, see? Do the opposite. Put something that's supposed to fly down underwater. Put a butterfly underwater or something. No, no. Yeah. I'm just kidding, by the way. I don't hate flying whales or anything. It's completely fine if you want to stuff flying whales in the world. I mean, it works. They definitely look cinematic. Can't lie. Journey through the circulatory system of a giant creature just joining the stream. Oh god, that is... Okay. I think another thing that I'm noticing about the overlay of my guy drawing in the corner is it's gonna be... it's important to get the... I think for me to get an opposing corner, top left, something to contrast it, or not contrast it, just balance it out. It's kind of weird for him to just be down there by himself. It'd be good to have another one of those corners, not as big, but a little decoration top left as well, to help make it a proper frame. He's like in a little go-kart. Stupid. Um, hey, Stan. How's it going, man? Would it be considered a V2 remodel, as it gives a sense of who we're looking at what action they are doing? It would be considered as a PNG tuber. That is a different genre of it's just the same idea, but instead of having like a tracking model, it's instead just a PNG that changes upon you speaking. It just switches up the animation or something like that. Um, so it's I guess I'm a PNG tuber now. Woo! Yay! Uh, guess that's something. Simon is my favorite PNG tuber. Yes. Same tree, different branches. Fair, fair, fair analogy. Subjectively uses it. Yes, I like Subjectively's use a lot of it. Their character just sort of popping up when necessary, and the little hand gestures really help accentuate just what they're talking about, which I'll definitely be utilizing in the video. What you're seeing right now, that is just the idle animation. But when I'm actually like describing something and emphasizing a point, I'll have some like hand gestures that I switch to help, you know, do that. I'm interested in the Nathan lore. Well, what kind of journey would he be going on after having assimilated into the Rom uh, army and stuff? Like, was he found out and is on the run now? wouldn't be wouldn't really be a journey as much as it's more of a chase. He's not really just discovering, oh, the wonderful trenches. He's running for his life. Yeah, Journey to the West. I know that, but I don't want to draw anything that's like already existing other media. I don't find fun in that much. Nathan joins a caravan back to Varus. You should have an animation for him, for when you leave stream with a sign that says BRB. Oh, just like him missing from the seat and just a BRB sign instead. I guess that'd be fun. Yeah, we can play around with it a lot after I've like established the main animation and stuff. We could like play around with it a lot, add to it, stuff like that, make it look better. Nathan, if you're wondering, Nathan is this guy. He has been a part of two of our other um, submissions for Inktober. Let me find it. Here, this is the first one he popped into, which is the Wounded, where he has horribly gouged open his arm, um, the bad injury, and is getting healed up by some healing bugs. And then we find him again in actually like the next oh no the next day, where he has somehow survived by putting on the uniform of a Rom soldier and making it back to a bunker city, and now sitting resting up in a tavern owned by Mom. So no idea how he got there. Maybe we could cover that, but Have you ever thought about whether the shadow of the pillars would have an impact on the world? Do they have an effect on crops? Do unique animals live there? I mean, as the sun circles around, the shadow of the pillars would be shifting, so it would basically be like a giant overcast like shadow that moves like a sundial. Um, so like I don't think there would be any part of the pillar that is like dark enough unless it's like right next to the pillar base. That would like rarely get any sunlight. So I guess like that side of the pillar could act pretty much like a dead zone, sort of the same as like I don't remember which side of a mountain range it is, but there's also always a side that's like uh that has like foliage growing on it, and the other side's basically dry and dead. And so we could have that sort of thing going on with the pillars as well, where they have a sort of dead zone. And I guess towns would be not built around like the whole circumference circumference of the tower, but it would just be like a sort of C shape around the bright side of the tower, I guess. Town on the shaded side, farm on the bright side. Why would anybody want to build a town in the shaded side of the pillars? That just seems dreary as hell. Waking up in the morning to no sun is the same dark, non lit sky. Shadow could be slums. I never. No. I. Maybe. What if the pillar's in the desert? Well, then there's a pillar in the desert. That that's it. Like there's a pillar in the desert. Yippee. that's that's it, I guess. Like what do you mean what if the pillar is in the desert? No, I mean then would people want to be in the shadow? Oh. Well, yeah. I guess that is a good point. If it's like in a desert where it's hot as hell, then the shadow of the pillar would be a desirable location to be building your town. Hmm. Prompt for today is journey. I'm thinking about the journey prompt at the moment, by the way. Just because I want to do something interesting. And we got some interesting ideas. I like the merchant and mule, but I expect that to be quite a, you know, common one. Um, like a dream is interesting. Is would it okay? would it be a cop out? I'm just asking. Because I have some unfinished pillar drawings that I've not done yet. Could I draw them? Like, finish them and have that count as the day? I mean, they're not close to done, so it would take a fair amount of work, you know? I'd still have to put some elbow grease into it. Yes? Okay, good. Because I mean, then I can also simultaneously get the work I have to do done, plus also um, doing the challenge. You're cheating yourself, Simon. No, you're cheating yourself. Does it involve a journey? Depends. Then where do I have the file for it though? Where's the pop? I have no idea where the page is. Maybe it's in Monster Garden. Search pillar. I think it is called pillar. This one? No. Hold on. Let me look for it. Um, how do I lose a file? That does not make sense. Could be this one. Be this one. How did I lose a whole page of stuff? There's definitely a call for me to clean up my folders. That's for sure. Isn't it either? What? Where the hell did I... Sorry for the inconvenience, by the way. It is very much bothering me that I can't seem to find the pages I've drawn, which is obviously not good. So I'm currently looking for them. I found him. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we're good. Okay, let me save this properly, because it was not named correctly. That's why I couldn't find it. So, let's call it pillars. Or just pillar. So that I'll find it a lot easier. The title for the Monster Garden is out of date. It was still from when the Monster Garden's focus was mainly on creatures. It's called the Monster Garden for a reason. I used to like focus a lot on creatures, so it was from way back then. I lost my train of thought. It was from way back then. Come on, brain. Right, and the world was a lot more colorful, right? So the Monster Garden logo is obviously a lot more bright. If I were to redraw it now, it would be a lot more, dreadful. Ooh. Um, but yeah, this is from a bygone era, no? So it's a little too bright for me now. But yeah, here you go. I found them. Found the images. Still gotta thank the wonderful person who fucking somebody like this image and these ones are not my ideas. I literally traced over a drawing from somebody that sent it into the Discord and was like, "Hey, use this," and they had such a good angle on this. Like, look at this. That's such a cool cinematic angle of like how giant the pillars compared to the city below, and then like the stranger or like a character looking up at it. So yeah, props to that person. I sadly don't remember who exactly it was, but if you're in here, thank you. And somebody also thought of this angle as well. Basically, somebody actually thought of all of these angles pretty much. I just went after what other people said. You guys just were like, oh, do this angle, and all of them turned out quite well. Um, weird idea, but the face rough made me think about what if one didn't have eyes, only teeth? Huh? Face rough? Wait, I think I'm missing the context. What are we talking about? Adam Andre is a good example. He's not human. Yeah, he definitely isn't. Bottom left. No, it wouldn't make sense why they would just be teeth. That's just weird. They're pillarmen. Like, they're supposed to be have an outer look of like grandeur and beauty and elegance. It would be counterintuitive for the people designing them to just be like, oh, big teeth, and just give them all teeth for some reason. Yeah, I think I want to develop this image actually. It's very small, but I think it has potential. So let's try and get the values right first. What? We gotta get Stain in there too, though. I'll draw her as well. Okay, and then... just a little lighter. A lot darker. A little lighter. Okay, there you go. Does anyone know what drawing tablet he uses? Yeah, I use an OOG. What did I miss? You missed the decision to continue a drawing that's already existing for the challenge, which uh, other people would, some might say is cheating, and those people would be wrong. But yeah, it definitely is cheating. But you know what? It's my challenge, so I don't can do whatever I want. But yeah, like come on, cut me some slack. It's fine. It's fine. It's not the end of the world for me to you know, do a little bit of reusing. Okay, let's use this. The DMPC self insert. The DMPC isn't self insert, isn't cheating. It's just lore accurate. Oh my god. Ugh. Um. I don't like DM PCs, definitely. Unless they're played very carefully. If I were to do it, obviously, it'd be very important to make sure that the character is as far back removed from any sort of solving or fighting activities as possible. Probably having a supporting role would be very good. And when it comes to like interactions with other NPCs and stuff, having a sort of more, uh, you know, subdued interaction with them would be good. Otherwise, you'd be, you'd just be playing with yourself at that point. So yeah, like keeping it low. And I've heard of stories where it's just the DM's PC solving all the riddles and shit like that, which is just horrifying to me. It's like you put the challenge there for the players, and then you're like, ah, let me fix it. Let me do it myself. Like with myself. Oh my god, no, that's not what I mean. That is not what I mean. Be better to have the shadow go this way. Let's make this image bigger. It's a little small at the moment. Layer has nothing on it. Huh. Okay. That. Control G. There you go. Control G. How many pillars are there? 12. Let's see. Gotta make the architecture a lot more interesting. Sorry I'm quiet, by the way. Just focusing on drawing. Still have to work on like the buildings of each country to see what they actually look like. Been lacking on that. So this is actually, I don't think this can be accurate because I still need to like work on them a lot before I'm happy with how they look. Who came up with Journey? Blame one of the people on the Patreon. All of 90% of the prompts are from Patreon. But yeah, I think that's gonna be enough for the stream though. I just not feeling it at the moment. I will draw the prompt, but just not on stream. I will see you on tomorrow's one though. Hopefully I'll feel better by then, but